Hello, welcome to Console Christians. I am Conrad, and the game that we are looking at today is Statik. So you're the subject, in this game, you're the subject of a scientific study. And there are all these boxes. You can see that there are spaces there for you to put your hands in. And you have to, solve all of those boxes to complete the game. And the thing is, you can look at the box and see what's there, see what's on the box, but it's pretty impenetrable. You can't really look at the box and say, oh, I think I know what this does. See, I'm gonna look on the different sides here, and I can't really figure out what's going on. So what you gotta do is you gotta press buttons. See, you press the button on the left there, press the button on the right, and lights turned on. And from there, you just might be able to figure out what you're supposed to do. And so let's look at a verse that relates to this. It's in John chapter 8, verse 31. And it says, "To the Jews who had believed him, Jesus said, 'If you hold to my teaching, you are really my disciples. Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free.'" So, there, Jesus, let's first look at the people that Jesus is talking to. And it says, right there at the beginning, it's to the Jews who had believed him. So, it's these people that are followers of Jesus already. But then Jesus actually steps it up a little, and he says, okay, you're following me. You need to actually hold to my teaching. And then you will know the truth. So this seems kind of backwards, because if you're going through your life and you're trying to figure out whether you want to be a Christian or not, you would probably say to yourself, okay, I'm going to find out all I can about Christianity. And then I will, when I see that this is the real deal, then I'll follow Jesus. But Jesus is actually saying, okay, first you need to follow me, and then you'll get all that you need to know. So there is a little bit of a challenge there, because you have to have a little bit of faith and trust that God knows what he's doing and all the commands that he's given you in the Bible. So, at the end of this game, you'll see that what happens is you end up being flushed down a garbage chute, and the game ends. And there's no explanation as to why you're doing this study in the first place. What knowledge were they hoping to gain from doing the study of you, trying to figure out all these boxes? And this is not too different than what happened to the Old Testament character Job. So let's turn to the book of Job, chapter 2. It's just before Psalms. After Chronicles. And in Job chapter 2, verse 3, it says, "Then the Lord said to Satan, 'Have you considered my servant Job? There is no one on earth like him. He is blameless and upright, a man who fears God and shuns evil. And he still maintains his integrity, though you incited me against him to ruin him without any reason.' 'Skin for skin,' Satan replied. 'A man will give all he has for his own life, But now stretch out your hand and strike his flesh and bones, and he will surely curse you to your face. The Lord said to Satan, Very well then, he is in your hands, but you must spare his life. So Satan went out from the presence of the Lord and afflicted Job with painful sores, from the soles of his feet to the crown of his head. So you see what's going on here is that there is a kind of a bet between God and Satan. Satan has afflicted him with sores, and God was referring earlier on there to the fact that Job had lost all his children and his livestock. And by the end of the book of the Bible, this book of the Bible, Job, God eventually talks to Job, but there is no real explanation to say this is the reason why you went through what you went through. And it does seem kind of mean, maybe. You're just going to make a bet with someone, and then as a cause of that, you're going to go through all this torment. Well, it does say at the end of the book that Job had twice as many children and twice as much livestock as when he started. So there's that. But I think even better than that is, as you read through, as Job is pretty much pouring out his mind, you see that he is able to reason different things out. Just the fact that he's going through the situation, I guess, gives him a little bit of clarity. And he's able to reason, for one thing, that there's an afterlife. And then, on top of that, he is able to reason that, well, because of our sins, that we can't really have a relationship with God. Because our sins have separated us from God. And because of that, we need some kind of advocate to stand in between us and God, speak to God on our behalf. And he is, in fact, thinking about Jesus. Jesus, when he went to the cross and he died for our sins, he did exactly that. He brought down that barrier that we've put up between us and God because of our sins. And now those sins are forgiven because of Jesus dying on the cross. And now we can have a relationship with God. So please come to the Milestone Church's service that's happening this Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern. It's on the Milestone Church's YouTube channel. And I'll see you next time on Console Christians.